Hey YouTube, welcome back. It's Deborah from Nonconformist Eyewear. Thank you so much for joining. It is my 11-month lock update. Yeah, so the hair is wrapped today, simply because there's not much that has changed, except for there is a bunch of locks somewhere here where I have about 7 attached, but I think maybe we'll wait for the 1 year anniversary, and then I will do a proper show and tell and do a 360 and all of that. But today I wanted to talk about a few things. First, I wanted to talk about gray hairs nightmare, or maybe I try to be positive anyway. Gray hairs, should we just say gray hairs? And I was thinking to myself, for the longest of time, I've always wanted to have gray hair, but like a patch of gray hair, as opposed to snippets here and there. And so that has been my thing when it comes to gray hair. I'm just being honest. It's not about having gray hairs, but it's just how the gray hair shows up. And my gray hair started coming in about maybe a year ago, something like that. And they are dotted all over the place. So probably unlikely I'm gonna get a patch. But I'm doing this video and talking about gray hairs because I know that it's something that society, especially the West, the world really, not just the West, the world sees in the eyes of specific standards. So what the beauty standards are, your hair is not gray or whatever the case is. And we've developed these complexes. But I was thinking about something a minute ago, and I said to myself, what can we do about it? I mean, what difference does it make? We can't really do anything about it. It's like trying to say there's something wrong with having wrinkles, which we know that there are parts of society that think that there's something wrong with wrinkles, so they try to have things injected in their skin, or that there's something wrong with, maybe shrinking a bit when you get older, or I don't know, something that just happens. So gray hair is one of those things, and I guess it's just to encourage, whether you are a man or a woman out there, that if you have the gray hairs, you can stress over it for as long as you want, but it won't change anything stressing over it, because the gray hairs will still be there. Even if you cover it with dye, with tint, with henna, the gray hairs will still be there. And I'm not having a go at anyone, honestly, I'm not. It's just the logic behind it and why we stress over certain things that haven't really stopped us from living. We're still alive and kicking, even if it has maybe inconvenienced us in some way, because for some people, it may be that they feel like their gray hairs didn't give them the chance to have a job or something like that. But if it's not really taking your life and you're still alive, then I just think, just let it be. Now, my problem, like I said, is having gray scattered. I'd like to have a patch. But my other big issue, and this video is going to be mainly made for adults, this is not made for kids. I have to remember to make sure I tick that box when I upload this, is when gray hairs start to show up in places that we do not want gray hairs showing up. That's my beef. That's my issue. I'm just like, we cannot be having that. Are you telling me that it's growing gray or growing old down there? I'm only joking, but yeah, that's just one of the I have my dog here, my new friend. She's bugging me. Yeah, so that's just that. So especially for women, and let's relate it back to Freeform Locs, especially if you're fine hair, freeformer like I am. So if you've got fine, thin hair like mine, and you start to gray, your grays will show up real, it will be prominent that you have gray, because there are not many strands of hair on our head. So it shows up a lot more. It can't really have that chance to blend in a lot. So it's very, very obvious. But again, hey, it is what it is. I just left mine. I don't pick it. I don't do anything. One other thing I wanted to share with you, and we're just keeping it real transparent today in this video, because this is 11-month lock update. So I thought, let me bring you something. I also grew my first hair on my chin. I don't know if you can see it, but it's here. The beauty about it is not gray, it's dark, you know. And I know for many women, the first thing they would do is, and they'll pull it out and they'll pluck it. And I thought, you know what, just leave it. I just have this feeling that if I start to pluck it, it's going to leave a blackhead there. I'm going to get obsessive about it, and it may even encourage more to grow, or it will become like a stubborn hair. And I don't want to be doing that, because hair grows in different parts of our bodies. We have hair, some people have hairs in their ears, their nostrils, thick bushy eyebrows, you know, down the side. Some have hairs here, you know. So I'm just like, okay, it's one. What difference does it make? It's dark, it blends in with my skin. Ah, life. Ah. All right, so what else was I going to say? Oh, I also want to say that I've set up a Patreon, and I need your help with this. I set up a Patreon, one, because I want to separate the content that I'm bringing to you whilst I'm living permanently in the Gambia, the smiling coast of the Gambia. And I wanted to bring you footage relating to my simple life, my everyday life. So I set up a Patreon, and also to have a small side income as well from it. I've done an intro video in the Patreon community. I think I need to make that video live on the channel so you can all, gain access to it. Because I posted it into the Patreon, but if there's no one in the Patreon, then who's going to see it? So I think I will also make it live on my channel. But it's really going to be about just day-to-day living, being outdoors, transportation, just life, village life, city life, urban life, traveling, sightseeing. I have a friend here. I have my new friend, part of the simple life. This is my puppy. Her name is Nani. Naani. Nani, say hi. Say hi to YouTube friends. Say hi. Say hello. Say hello. All she does is eat. Eat, eat, eat. Off you go. All right, okay, so don't mess around with that camera stuff. Whoosh, shoo, 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 shoo. Hacha, 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 hacha. She wants to play. So anyway, for the Patreon, I have one level, which is, and I'm charging $15.99. So I need your help in terms of, do you think, once you've watched the video that I will make live on the channel, do you think that the price, and I'm asking you because I do want to do it properly, if the price $15.99 per month for the one level subscription is too little, too small a charge, or too large a charge, leave it in the comment box and tell me what you think honestly would be an ideal charge for one level. And it would really, I can tell you what the Patreon community will be about. It will be about things like cooking. I have a lot of footage already and content that I've started uploading to the Patreon community. So if you want to know about traveling, maybe you want to know about traveling to the Gambia after maybe the lockdown is over where you are, what's life like? I know, of course, it's different when you are living here compared to when you travel. When someone's living here, they can definitely give you a bit more that will make your travel or your holiday more enjoyable. So you might pick up some things from that. You might have questions about other things. You might want to ask me to check something out for you. Yeah, things like that. So, or you might just be generally interested in the content outside of Freeform Locs. So yeah, let me know in the comment box what you think or what your suggestions are. And I'd love to see you in the community. I'm open to suggestions, very, very, very open to suggestions. Hi, Nani, what do you want? You've made your appearance in my video, my YouTube video. Now go away. Stop it, she's always eating. All right, thank you so much. Once again, my name is Deborah Sawyer, if I didn't say that already, from Nonconformist Eyewear. I'm coming to you from the smiling coast of the Gambia in West Africa. All right, so I'll see you all real soon. It's like having a baby again. So bye.